Stewart Robson is back in the house. He's got a big smile on his face because International Week is pretty much almost over, Robbo.
Yeah, but I love International Week.
You do love
Yeah,
International
yes.
Week because it helps pay his bills. But we're looking ahead already to the Premier League because we've got a juicy one coming up in Manchester City up against Chelsea. And we have asked you for a combined
As you always
11,
do.
as we always do, because, you know, Chelsea's quite an exciting team with all the youngsters and everyone's really getting excited. And then City are, well, City. There's spoilt for choice there. So let's start off with yours. I have it here. You want to explain it to us?
Well, in goal, I'm going to put Edison because not only is he a great goalkeeper, he also starts most of their moves. He can start hitting balls up to Aguero. So he has to be the best goalkeeper out of the two. He's better than Kepa.
For sure.
Absolutely. At right back, he hasn't had his best season so far, but I'm going to go with Walker as the right back because not only is he a good defender, he's got great athleticism, can get forward, get crosses into the box.
He can get in goal too?
Yeah, he can get in goal as well. He can play as a right wing back, he can play as a centre half, he can play as a normal right back. But I'm going to play with a 4-3-3 and he's going to be the right back. But that means I'm going to switch Azpilicueta over to left back because there's no left back in either side at the moment that's been a regular. They've had injury problems. And Azpilicueta started at Chelsea as a left back, and that's where he can be excellent as well. He'll be the better defensive player, and Walker can break forward down the right-hand side. Two centre halves. This was a major problem because there aren't too many centre halves that are playing well at the moment.
No.
So I'm going to go with the Chelsea two, with Zuma and Tomori. They're going to be the two centre halves because Otamendi hasn't had a great season. Fernandinho's had to play there and hasn't done particularly well. And I'm not a John Stones fan. So I'm going to go, and Christensen's not fit at the moment. So they're the two, Zuma and Tomori, that are going to be the centre halves.
Not sure if many people can argue with you there, especially after that match against Liverpool that we saw. I mean, City were just absolutely torn open there in this one. The midfield now, this one's looking good. This is a world-class, dare I say.
It is a world-class. You've got the best holding midfielder, in my view, in Conte as the holding midfield player. Then one side of him, you've got Bernardo Silva, and I've just commentated on the Portuguese games where he was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
He's running games at the moment. His passing's excellent. He's shown more athleticism as well than he did when he first went to Man City. And on the other side, the best passer of the ball in the world in Kevin De Bruyne. So what a midfield three that is.
I have a name too that's popping out as well because you do have Sergio Aguero and Raheem Sterling. I think anybody would put them. I know, but anyone would put them in their team. I think anyone smart would definitely put them in their team. So you probably don't need to explain that. But there is a certain Christian Pulisic in that team as well. And if you know that you watch ESPN FC, he's constantly a source of debate for us. So Stu, why'd you go with him?
Because at the moment he's the informed player. You could go with Willian, you could go with Mount, you could go with Hudson-Odoi, you could look at Mahrez. But at the moment, I think Pulisic is the player that's in top form. He's scoring goals. And if you're a wide player and you're scoring goals, you've got to be in the side. And Frank Lampard has done well with him. He left him out the side when he wasn't playing particularly well. He's brought him back.
Got a lot of criticism for that.
And now he's being an exceptional player. Alongside Aguero through the middle, Sterling on the right-hand side. What a front three.
What a front three that definitely would be. All the Mason Mount fans are going to come after you, though, for that pick.
Oh, he can be first substitute then.
Okay, he'll be your first substitute, that one. All right, well, unfortunately, it's not a fantasy world, so we can't have a combined 11 of these two. So I want you to tell me what you're expecting from that match on the weekend. Because, as I said, everyone excited about Chelsea. As for City, they might need to answer a couple of questions now that they've gone down the table after that match against Liverpool.
Man City, as they did against Liverpool, I think will dominate possession. They will try and be the team that take the game to the opposition. But what a threat Chelsea will be on the counter. Mount, Abraham with their pace, Pulisic with his pace. If they can defend well enough, I've got every reason to think that Chelsea can be a great counter-attacking team. Man City to win it by 2-1.
2-1? Oh, that's pretty good then. I'm going to take that one.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Stewart Robson, on that one. So Stu's going with Manchester City to finally answer some questions and maybe calm the fans down a bit because I know they have been getting worked up at the Etihad to come this weekend. Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.